everyone. I've been drafted in to play Bill, the taxi driver, who pops in towards the second half of the play, which was last season performed beautifully by Kyle Fraser, who couldn't be with us today. So bear with me, and over to everyone else.
Don't believe we've met, madam. Detective Sergeant Davenport, Fulham CID.
Oh, yes, I've heard about you.
Oh, all good, I hope.
Patchy.
I was expecting you back in the kitchen, Mr. Perkins, with the rest of your charitable contribution.
Yes. He went out with it. Look, just wait in the kitchen, and I'll get some more.
Wow. Oh, you must have quite a stash of cash hidden away, Mr. Perkins.
Nothing of the sort.
Is anybody going to London Airport tonight?
It's Ben.
It's Bill, and someone's going to get a bloody big one at the end of the day. Now, is it you, the in-laws, or the outlaws?
It's nobody.
Nobody?
Yes, it is. It's Mr. and Mrs. Brown.
Mr. and Mrs. Brown?
Yes.
Where did they come from?
They're our in-laws.
So it's not you, then?
No, wait outside.
How long for?
Well, as long as it takes.
I'm not hanging about much longer. 5 minutes, then I'm off.
It will be less than 5 minutes. Now, take Mr. and Mrs. Brown's suitcase.
What, just the one?
Yes.
And they've come all the way from Australia?
Yes.
What are your in-laws? Nudists?
Damn taxi drivers.
He's got a point, though, hasn't he? 2 people, round-the-world trip, 1 suitcase. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Brown nudists. Mrs. Perkins?
Take the clothes off.
Mrs. Perkins is getting upset.
Mrs. Perkins is getting drunk,
She's not used to alcohol.
but she's learning fast.
Adelaide and she are very close, and Australia is such a long way off.
I somehow thought that maybe it was you and Mrs. Perkins who were planning a sudden little trip abroad.
Us?
Yeah, taxi drivers seem to think it was a possibility too.
No.
Yeah. You need a lot of cash for a trip like that.
No, we don't want to go abroad, do we, Jean?
I bloody don't.
No, we're staying here. It's Mr. and Mrs. Brown who are going to Sydney. Back to the old sheep farm and the jolly old clippers.
Where are they then? Your in-laws?
Mr. and Mrs. Brown, Adelaide and Percy. Well, they're
Percy's outside, isn't he, Henry?
Thanks for reminding me. Yes, Percy is outside, and
And I'm Adelaide. Jean's sister from Sydney.
yes.
Sister from Sydney.
She's been like that all day. She'll be inconsolable when you've gone, Adelaide. Well, there you are. You've met Mrs. Brown.
And what about your husband?
Oh, no, you don't want to meet Mr. Brown.
Look, I've been waiting for you outside.
Talk of the devil. The very man. You were asking where he is, and then lo and behold, we were just talking about you and the old Bluey sport digger.
Louis Sport Digger.
Indeed we were. Me and the gentleman from the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen.
Yeah, 150. Thank you. There you are. That makes up the shortfall. 25,000. Careful how you cross the road.
You have a safe journey then, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Oh, he's a bit deaf.
Deaf.
Yes, dear, we know. He said, have a safe journey.
Thanks.
After you, Mrs. Brown.
Mrs.
Brown.
Come on, Percy.
Am I hearing straight?
Not yet, but you will after the operation. It's been a lovely visit.
Is Jean in still a bit of a state?
Yes, she is.
Jean's upstairs and she's very, very upset about us leaving.
Or maybe we should stay there.
Don't be daft. You've got to get back to the farm. Go on.
The farm?
The farm.
Sydney!
Pleased to meet you.
Look, I can see that this sad farewell is going to be prolonged. You better leave us to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Mr. Perkins. It's been a most rewarding little visit.
A pleasure.
I hope you find your sheep in good shape.
Oh, thank God he's gone.
Would anybody mind if I went out and came back in again?
It doesn't matter, Vic. Just take him home, Betty. Come on, Jean, we're off.
Excuse me, I think you said something about a cup of tea, Mr. Perkins.
You're new around here, aren't you?
I'm so sorry. Tea's on its way. This is the gentleman from the dining room.
Betty, let's go home while we're still reasonably safe.